Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with the FX Market Insight for Tuesday, the 2nd of April. Right, now bear with me. I'm just on the laptop. Desktop has had a bit of a episode. So what we're looking at today is, once again, trying to reconnect the markets to any sort of specific direction and then working out from there whether we do have a good trading opportunity or not. All right, so just looking at the sort of general market conditions. Still, they're not bad, but we don't have clear direction across the board here. Euro is still the standout pair with technical and fundamental direction to the downside. Now, core market drivers, I know this is doing your head in. Brexit continues to just keep giving and giving. It's a shame it wasn't like a great situation to trade. Otherwise, it would be a cracker. And the Chinese-US relations, well, that's still simmering. Don't think that's over by any stretch. I expect that to come into play very shortly. So looking across the board here, across the other pairs, there's not a hell of a lot to get excited about. Kiwi, still a bit of a fundamental downside look. But the Aussie, it's just dragging its feet at this stage. So what you're going to do is just be patient and wait for the opportunities to arise. And what we're talking about is connecting the general direction of the currencies with the potential opportunities coming up. Now, what have we got over the next 24 hours? Well, there's a bit to play for. The RBA interest rate decision and statement. Now, there's no change in interest rates expected. I can't see that happening, especially while Brexit's simmering and also these China-US trade issues. So don't expect a change in rates. But what we could see, like the RBNZ last week, is a shift in the actual statement itself. Now, more dovish, Aussie comes off, hawkish, it goes up, neutral stays exactly where it is. I'm expecting no change and a neutral statement compared to the last one. So, as much as I get excited about the central bank meetings, this one is probably not one that I'm going to be overly excited about. Now, coming into the European session, there's not much going on. Okay, there are a few subsidiary releases, but nothing to really sort of whet your palate. The core durable goods orders in the US is a key release. It's got good historical perspective. It was a big hitting number in the past, so make sure you keep an eye on that. And after yesterday's sort of weaker retail sales but stronger ISM manufacturing, the US dollar is still just simmering away, not doing a hell of a lot. Okay, so not a hell of a lot to get focused on today. Now, if I just come back and just give you a quick look at the charts, I mean, you can actually sort of see where the potential opportunities are. Looking at the Aussie, it's trading mid-range, and this is very indicative of the sentiment from the central bank and also the economic data. So really, it could go either way, but the main currency pair with direction here is the euro. Now, generally speaking, the Aussie, Kiwi, sterling and euro generally trade in the same direction. So if euro is still going to the downside and the Kiwi, after sort of settling down there for a bit, has started to kick into the downside again, you would expect the Aussie to move to the downside a little bit easier. And this also moves with the appreciation in the Chinese yuan as well. Now, Brexit, sideways, massive ranges. I mean, sterling is up and down 100 points every other day. It's very hard to work out what the hell is going on. And dollar CAD just simmering away here. Now, oil's above 61 bucks. We have seen it break down through 133.30. You'd expect further downside pressure on dollar CAD, and this sort of goes with the slightly better GDP numbers from last Friday. Don't forget, the build-up will be the Canadian employment numbers on Friday as well. And dollar yen, well, not much of a safe haven deal at the moment. It is slowly cruising to the top side with that appreciation in the dollar. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Your major focus, well, clearly the euro. Let me just clear that screen. Clearly the euro, it has got good downside momentum. Or sentiment, I guess, more so than momentum. The US durable goods will come into play on that pair. And don't forget the Aussie, the RBA, Aussie and Aussie crosses will be in play with the RBA. And that's all we've got to really focus on at the moment. Just maintain your patience. There's plenty of data coming out this week. It's only Tuesday in Asia. There's a huge amount of data to come. So plenty of opportunities ahead. Make sure you're looking at the Aussie and Euro for the upcoming opportunities today. All right, guys, that's it from me. Have a good day. See you in the 247 trade zone. Cheerio.